What's up, Jedi Jive? Welcome back. We're coming at you with a Marvel reaction this time.
Yes.
We just finished up the Ahsoka season 1. Thought it was great. Marvel is actually where you and I first started doing reactions together on this channel. I originally started doing Star Wars stuff, but like it was WandaVision when I first brought you on.
Came on board.
Because I'm the Star Wars freak, but you are
I'm a comics nerd.
a little bit more of a Marvel aficionado. So I don't have to explain things as much in Marvel, which sometimes makes these reactions
a little
different.
Even-footed.
A little different. But Loki was probably one of my favorite Marvel shows from the string of Marvel shows that we had. I feel like it's been a while. She-Hulk was the last one, right?
I think so. I'm losing track at this point.
There was a bunch. I mean, we liked pretty much all of them.
I had mixed reviews for Loki season 1. There were aspects of it that I loved. I loved the like Easter egg heavily referential.
Like a drawer full of Infinity Stones where it's like...
Well, I mean, even the sort of cinematic and literary references that were like jam-packed in there. Loved that. It was a feast for sort of a dramaturgy nerd like me. And I loved that aspect of it. There were things about it that I didn't like as much. There was one episode that I straight up hated last season.
I just remember an overall positive vibe that we had towards the show.
I mean, overall, we both liked the show. I think maybe you were more a ginormous fan of it than I was the first time around. I think you were straight up like, this is my favorite one yet, and it was not my favorite one yet at that point.
It's definitely the most fantastical and like, you know, stretch your mind
for sure
of any of them. And it was already just between like variants and the TVA and time streams, and like things were starting to get very, you know, you have to juggle some thoughts with your mind. But in general, since Loki, it's been a while now. We had to do a quick little refresher and kind of like glance over the last part of the season.
I rewatched season 1 as well.
Since then, we saw Kang in Quantumania. I don't think you and I had a particularly favorable reaction to Quantumania.
We did not love Quantumania.
It wasn't our favorite Marvel movie.
Not the best one we've seen.
And also, I mean, there's the whole Jonathan Majors situation is a whole other story. We don't need to go into that. But it's not necessarily... The momentum in that regard feels like there's maybe not as much wind in the sails. But I was hoping that, like, jumping back into this show, that we were going to, like, be able to hit the ground running and be like, oh my God, this is why we liked this show so much.
Yeah.
And on top of that, Owen Wilson, Tom Hiddleston, there's a great comedic dynamic there. There's really good acting. The design and the... just, you know, the feel of all of the decor and everything in the TVA, how it had that mid-century feel. And it was just, there was lots of cool... designs.
Visually, aesthetically, it was awesome.
Yeah, so guys, looking forward to jumping into some Marvel, you know, change for once, and it'll be a little different, but let's have some fun.
Love it.
Long ago, the all-knowing timekeepers emerged, creating and organizing the sacred timeline.
Muppets.
Miss Minutes voice.
Yeah.
He's a liar, Loki.
See you soon.
That was a highly abbreviated version of that scene, obviously. But
they're all set on war. We need to prepare.
Take it easy. What division are you?
I think they kissed each other at one point in there.
They did. It was ick.
Or
cringe.
kissed themselves.
Just wrong.
Okay. Cool.
Ooh.
Dramatic.
That is ominous. That's terrifying.
What is going on?
Mobius.
It's me.
B-15.
I don't know you.
Oh! That was very Fifth Element.
Yeah, very. That's no good. Oh, it's Casey. Poor Casey. Casey can't get a break.
Oh no.
Oh! That didn't go quite as expected.
She'll be fine. Oh no.
Ah!
Oh, what's that symbol?
It's definitely a new symbol. Looks like maybe a version of the infinity symbol.
Casey, help me. Please tell me you know what's going on. I got him. I got the intruder. I got the intruder.
Oh no. Bro,
What?
wait, what?
What was that?
It didn't look like it felt very good.
Casey.
Oh, he got shifted into a
Yeah,
new
yeah, yeah.
timeline.
I got that much. Was the crack
Has it always
somewhere
been
else?
The
Yeah.
crack? It's been there as long as I can remember.
Oh, okay.
Where's Mobius? B-15.
They're probably in Chrono Bay 3. So
Oh no, he got pulled. Okay.
Oh, that's very unsustainable.
Yeah. Okay, so he's gonna be literally in like all different times.
Now what?
Oh boy.
The branches keep on growing, and we tell the people of the TVA the truth about this place.
Think about it. Hey, everything you've been doing is wrong, and all your gods are dead.
Loki was just here looking for you.
Loki's here?
He was, and then he disappeared right in front of me. He looked like he was in pain.
With Renslayer missing, there's a new judges' council. So General Dox and Judge Gamble would like to see you both in the war room.
Who are General Dox and Judge Gamble? Oh,
poor
man.
Casey. Casey's just...
Casey just cannot get a break.
Oh my goodness.
That definitely looks uncomfortable. Oy.
Creepy. It was the timekeepers before, yeah.
Well, this is even creepier because it's all one dude.
We just need a moment to explain.
Make it make sense.
Don't you understand? We're all variants. You had a life on the timeline, and so did you. So did I. We haven't been protecting. We've been destroying. We have committed atrocities every time we prune one.
Atrocities?
Yes.
Take caution in your tone.
Call it whatever you want.
We
Then
don't
what is
have
happening?
a moment. You've made your position clear.
So we don't have time for protocol now?
And you've made your position clear, Hunter.
But the TVA has to change. And it has to start now. We can't go back to pruning those branches.
I can do anything. Tell the TVA to stop pruning, effective immediately.
Wow. Okay.
Talk about a dramatic entrance.
Stand down!
Mobius. Found him. Who? Him.
Ah. He pruned the wall.
That's
Wow.
who built this place. That's who stole the Orions. She was going to kill him.
Sylvie?
Mobius, yes.
Where is she?
I don't know. Come on. She keep me through a timeline.
What do you want me to do?
We need to know what happened at the end of time. Find Sylvie. She's the reason we're in this mess.
Discord at the TVA.
We thought it was about freeing the timeline, but that brings only more malevolence, more violence, more war, more of him. They're coming. They're all coming.
God damn.
We fought Mobius, and she kicked me through a time door.
Well, I'd ask who won, but
It was a draw. Preservation of the sacred timeline. It was about preventing more of him. There was no simple choice. There was no other way. This is his kingdom. And he said he keeps it safe, but how can you believe that? Here, the past TVA.
no, there is no past. TVA time doesn't work
But
like
it
that
does
here.
now because it's happening to me.
It's not.
How does it look?
It looks. I mean, how does it feel?
Doesn't look like it feels good.
bad.
It's not.
I mean, it look. Just minutes. What?
You can't trust her. She was there with him at the end of time.
Yeah, I don't trust Miss Minutes
Miss
either.
Minutes is a shady demon.
Sketchy little cartoon.
Swing you by repairs and advancement. Come on. They'll have a look at you. To address the fact that you keep disappearing.
Well, I don't keep disappearing. We don't have time.
Oh,
You just disappeared.
I know.
And I can't keep looking at it because it's horrible.
I thought it didn't look that bad.
I was lying. It's terrible.
It looks-
Time, it's really, it's
It's not that bad. I can handle it.
How does it look?
Dude.
It was he who remained his tempad, so maybe that's how it was possible.
I have no memory of having my memory wiped. It's been a while since I've been down here.
It's just like, it's like a freaking Wes Anderson movie.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, welcome.
It's Kiwi Kwan, who just won an Oscar this year.
Oh, nice.
Mobius. Wow. Great to see you again.
I want to introduce you to...
I'm Ouroboros.
Ouroboros.
Nice to meet you, Loki.
The snake eating its own tail. It's a neat little metaphor for time.
You know about the timekeepers and... That's what's been happening.
Wow. Time slipping.
Wait,
Time
you
slipping.
know that?
Yeah.
You've seen that?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It's impossible to time slip in the TVA.
I know, but we just saw it happen.
Yeah. I'm having trouble reconciling that. Do I know you?
Yes, in the future. Well, it's your future, my present. I've been pulled through different times in the TVA.
Time slipping.
That! I've been time slipping in the TVA.
It's impossible to time slip in the TVA.
But you just saw it happen.
Yeah. I'm having trouble reconciling that. Never seen anything close to that happen.
Wouldn't he remember that, though?
No.
Okay.
There was one
He's
time.
remembering it. Yeah.
A long time ago, he came to me complaining about time slipping. How did I not remember that?
Wait, is he talking to you in the past and you're just now remembering it?
That makes perfect sense.
Oh, cool.
There's no flaw in that logic. Yes. I guess time slipping is possible.
Real-time time travel.
First off, someone in the time you want to end up in would need a temporal aura extractor.
Do you have one of those?
I do not. Ah, I got it. One temporal aura extractor.
That's awesome.
Wait. Yes?
He just has it.
One temporal aura extractor.
Look at that.
You need to get to the temporal loom so the extractor can pull Loki directly out of the time stream.
Wait, so I need to get to the temporal loom?
Temporal
What?
loom?
Temporal loom?
Not too bad if you're quick about it.
Gotta be quick about it.
Peel the skin right off you.
Oh my
And
goodness.
now you're talking about me getting my skin peeled off of me?
Oh, not too bad compared to what Loki has to do.
Oh,
Rip myself from every thread of time and space.
So the hope is that after you prune yourself, the extractor will pull you into the present.
Of course. Yeah.
Oh no.
And then if it doesn't do
Is
that?
Well, have you heard about how if you fall into a black hole, you turn into spaghetti?
Oh my
Good. The less you know about that, the better.
That is so funny, dude.
Get my skin peeled off?
Yeah, am I ready to violently rip myself from every thread of time and
I'd
space?
rather have that.
What, you'd rather be atomically disassembled than never reassembled again? There has to be another way.
The branching is overloading the temporal loop.
Cool camera work.
Yeah. It's got a horror movie vibe right here.
Yep. It's like blood's about to pour out of these doors.
Red rum. Very bright white room.
The temporal loom is the heart of the TVA. It's where raw time is refined into physical timeline.
It's like the nuclear reactor of the TVA. Ooh.
It's not constructed to weave together so many new branches, so it's overloading. I've never seen it like this. Once those doors close, we won't be able to resync you. So it's now or never. To fix Loki's time slipping, you'll go out there and launch the extractor before I need to close the blast doors. You'll stand by to prune yourself within moments after this turns green. If you're too late,
This feels like there's a very low percentage chance of
Mobius will
survival.
lose all of his skin. You've got about an hour. You've got about 5 minutes.
That was great.
We have one shot at this.
I'll handle docs. Good luck.
Right on, B-15.
If I don't make it back,
You'll make it back.
Right, but when I use this thing, I might not make it back.
You'll make it back.
It's the future.
Okay. I like the little time clues.
Once these doors open, the temporal radiation will start aging away your suit. Your suit will age away, you will age away, and you'll get very old, and all your skin will get peeled away, and you will die.
Oh my god.
Obey!
It's like the Rocketeer where Alan Arkin puts gum in
Gum
the rocket.
on it.
Just like, yeah, you're good. Good as new. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's one hell of a long walk.
Because he has the... He just needs a time stick.
Yeah.
That's all he's looking for.
Which fell to the ground and Mobius has it.
No.
Mobius, you need to close the blast doors now.
Give him more time. He can still make it.
You have 30 seconds.
Oh my goodness.
Again with the horror movie vibes.
So, oh my goodness. I love it. Great cameras so far.
Yeah.
Not yet. Give him more time.
There is nothing you can do for him. He's lost to time.
Ay.
Jesus. Is Sylvie?
There you are.
It's Sylvie. Let's go. Ah, here he comes. Okay, cool.
Well, that's one way to get it done.
Give him more time. Nice.
We need to find Sylvie.
These are all General Dox's troopers that are after Sylvie.
All this for Sylvie?
Dang, dude.
Wow, man.
Oklahoma.
1982. Branch timeline.
How do I do this?
What would you like?
Not squirrel, not possum, not mouse. Something that's already dead and nothing with a face.
Well, you can try our new chicken McNuggets, and we have a Big Mac.
I want to try everything.
She wants to see all the multiverse has to offer.
Yeah. That was an incredible episode.
That was
one.
a fantastic
That
first
felt like a
episode.
finale or like a
for
mid-season
starters,
finale.
let's just talk about that. That was an amazing first episode.
Wow, talk about getting back into
It
the
was
swing
really
of things.
quite a serious situation, but we were in stitches laughing through half of the episode, especially at Ke Kwan and
Dude,
just his
oh
delivery.
my god, the comedy
what
timing
a comedic genius.
was purple. All
Oh
three
my
of them
God,
though. All
yes.
three of them doing that time. You know
the
what's
comic
funny?
timing was amazing.
Season
in that
one,
entire
like
sequence.
when they started introducing like variants and timelines, and started getting like, whoa, gotta like juggle my thought processes here to try and get it. Like they jumped right into some pretty heavy concepts of like time and like being in like the way he could talk to him in the
he
past.
was talking
and
to him in real time in the past. That was amazing.
And then they, at the end, they kind of, when they were all three standing there, they were all just kind of like in accordance with like what had just happened, and they weren't like questioning it. It was very like, that would the
there was
the
that
comedy
whole
was
little
hitting.
who's on first routine where he was like, I wish this was the I wish that was the present and this is the past, or whatever it was. Well, this is the past.
Yeah.
It was literally like a Who's on First type of thing, but with time travel.
Yeah.
Loved that.
Yeah, there was a little bit of everything
sequence.
here. And that's it. The comedy was like hitting during like moments of suspense too.
Yeah.
Which was like, that itself is like the way they were like layering the emotions, where I was like laughing and feeling suspenseful at the same time, which is very like, wow, like good job. This was a phenomenal.
Meanwhile, the camera work was going into this whole sort of horror movie thriller direction.
Great music, great cinematography, really good acting. Tom Hiddleston in a bunch of places. I was like, God damn, he could bringing
act.
It. Dude. He is bringing it. He was like getting ripped in and out of time and like having to like.
When he was talking so fast, that one scene, I was amazed at his stamina just for keeping up character during that entire scene. He was speaking and he just couldn't stop talking, and it made very little sense unless you really knew what he was talking about already. And Mobius was confused, and great scene.
Yeah, and they had like all like they were characters like B-15 seemed like they're primed to be like main.
Yeah, I love that B-15 is on side now, because I think that was a really interesting character in the first season.
Yeah,
she was one of the things that I really enjoyed about season 1 was her character and her sort of awakening to reality, to the truth about the TVA. And so I love that she's now like team good guys. Great.
Yeah, and she had a quite a good amount of screen time in this too. What else was there? I mean, they pretty much mentioned everybody. It seems like, is it Dox is the general lady?
Yeah,
Dox and that one Sylvie. Hunter guy that she was like her son or something.
Yeah, I know, they had that weird little like forehead kiss moment.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was just sort of
strange.
Yeah, but it seemed like that was like they're going to be a little bit of a problem, because they showed him sort of like not appreciating Loki very much.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's what a phenomenal episode.
This was action packed. This had some like brain candy. This was funny. It was suspenseful. It had great aesthetics. Like it had it
like
all.
I said, that had the feeling of like a finale.
Yeah.
Like we just came off of Ahsoka, where like my main thing was like, that didn't feel like a finale to me. It did, but
This
felt like wow,
a finale,
they just,
and it was the first episode right out of the gate.
If that's the setting the tone for the season in general, and we're just gonna kind of like keep the pace like this, like hell yeah, that was.
I'm into it.
Really, I was actually like up. The pace was up the entire time, just kind of like the frantic nature with which he had to kind of like gain Mobius's attention and like slip in and out of time and like chase him down the hallway. And I had mentioned how the TVA has that like Wes Anderson like mid-century kind of and there were actually quite a few shots where like the cinematography in general was great, but there were quite a few of those sort of like symmetrical, like right down the middle shots where it was just sort of like the way what's
the
his
doors
name? Ouroboros.
Ouroboros.
The way his room was sort of like framed, and it had that sort of shape to it, and it was just like the colors had that sort of not pastel, that like what do you call it?
That same color story and sort of design aesthetic that you see in a lot of Wes Anderson movies.
Yeah. Some of it was like a little like too on the nose with the like, okay, this image seems a little contrived. But in general, it was like pleasing to look at too. So I feel like great marks across the board for this episode.
I'm really pleased.
I'm already like, can't wait for the next episode.
I'm so psyched. Just keep going.
Which is so funny because earlier I had to refresh myself on how Loki had ended. I know we liked it, but it was, it had already kind of slipped my mind like where we were. And this, even if I hadn't watched the refresher, would have brought me right back in. Yeah. Guys,
love this.
Excited to see where this goes. Loki season 2 is looking awesome so far. Great episode 1. We both think that was great. So we'd love to hear what you guys think in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to see the reaction fully unedited, go over to patreon.com/JediJive. That's where we put up the watch-alongs. We'll see you in the next reaction, guys.
Peace.
Peace.